All right, so what do you want to do?
We shall visit Teshem Mutna, an ancient vampire estate. There we will find cages suspended in the air. I will enter one, be confined. You will lure beasts there. Beasts you will then kill. The bloodletting should prove profuse. Abundant enough so that the blood scent will drive me mad. Wild.
You know what? It was a crooked number. There were no victims. There is no number. The number should be 0.
Teshem Mutna. What's it like?
It is a place of torment. A torture chamber. Long ago, shortly after we'd arrived in this world, one among us named Kagmar developed such a taste and lust for human blood that in one night he could imbibe an entire village. This brought trouble on the entire species. Common folk wearied quickly of living in constant fear. They began to hunt us, seek the aid of mages and witchers in tracking us down.
So what? Not like they could ever hope to kill you.
But they were bothersome. Forgive the comparison, but when did you last enjoy mosquitoes buzzing around your head? In any case, the other vampires decided something had to be done. Kagmar had to be caught and punished. A torture chamber was thus outfitted in the dungeons of Teshem Mutna. Inside it, a cage made entirely of a special alloy of silver, dalvinite, and meteorite steel. Kagmar was captured and locked in the cage. Sat there over 2 centuries, driven to fury time after time, never able to escape. Thus I know the cage will withstand the fury to which we shall drive my humble being.
Have never seen anything of this size. So what, they're going to start seizing assets? If he can't put up something that's not available in the United States?
You said there were no victims, no one lost any money, you pay everything back in plenty of time. So have you heard from the business community in New York? Are you disappointed that you're not hearing more outrage from others? I mean, I certainly heard from Kevin O'Leary from Shark Tank who says he's questioning whether or not he'll ever do business.
Teshem Mutna. What's it like?
It is a place of torment, a torture chamber. Long ago, shortly after we'd arrived in this world, one among us named Kagmar developed such a taste and lust for human blood that in one night he could imbibe an entire village. This brought trouble on the entire species. Common folk wearied quickly of living in constant fear. They began to hunt us, seek the aid of mages and witchers in tracking us down.
So what? Not like they could ever hope to kill you.
But they were bothersome. Forgive the comparison, but when did you last enjoy mosquitoes buzzing around your head? In any case, the other vampires decided something had to be done. Kagmar had to be caught and punished. A torture chamber was thus outfitted in the dungeons of Teshem Mutna. Inside it, a cage made entirely of a special alloy of silver, dalvinite, and meteorite steel. Kagmar was captured and locked in the cage. Sat there over 2 centuries, driven to fury time after time, never able to escape. Thus I know the cage will withstand the fury to which we shall drive my humble being.
See no reason to dawdle. Teshem Mutna. Take me there.
In a moment. Just one last thing.
We've offered that. We've tried to be very reasonable. And we're going to win this entire case because the entire case is crazy.
What was that?
Blood. Oh, the last favor the Raven did me. I've also taken some sancurium, a solution that sharpens one's sense of smell. One drop of blood shall smell like a gallon to me now.
You crazy? You're a recovering addict.
Your outrage warms my heart, Geralt. But you must remain calm. I have no choice. As things stand, the die is cast. High time we set off for Teshem Mutna. My head's spinning already, and you're starting to smell quite tasty.
And you're starting to scare me.
Absolutely nothing, and the judge, even in his final, closing days, said that we had nothing to do with this. And all of a sudden, when we were putting the judgment, we got to pay $4 or $5 million, and we can't do business in New York, which the house court has already paid. I'm sitting there saying, wait a second. In your final order, you said that we had nothing to do with this case, and now all of a sudden we can't do. Maria, the more that they can name the Trump,
We have arrived. The sacrificial chamber of torture and torment lies underground.
Sure you know what you're doing?
I can only hope I do. Please, let's go. The longer we delay, the less control I shall have of my faculties. I'd really prefer not to hurt you.
You lead. Scurvers must be getting close to their feeding ground.
Correct. I told you there'd be danger. Beyond this wall lies
An ancient vampire dungeon. Seen a lot of things in my time. Nothing quite like this, though.
I feel honored. A man with such a wealth of experience, yet I'm about to show him something new. Now, to open it.
How the hell?
It's an ancient form of protection against unwanted guests. The mechanism which releases the latch reacts only to a higher vampire's blood.
Tricky mechanisms. A vampire hideout. Fortified, secured. Must have been important to your species once. Toussaint.
It shall always be so. During the conjunction, the gate from our world into this one opened upon this land and no other. This was the first place we saw. It's not far now, Geralt.
Human husbandry and care. This for real?
The author observed humans, their behavior, over the many years he spent reading. Morally suspect.
Thank you so much for taking this on and for joining us this morning. Of course, we'll be watching this and following it firsthand. Trump Organization Executive Vice President Eric Trump. Thank you, sir.
It's a thorough survey of the topic.
This place. There's evil here. Death hangs in the air.
Yes. A great many beings have breathed their last here.
Leading Republicans with a very slim one-vote majority in the House. Joining me right now is anyone accused of improvement is the woman herself, Senator Congresswoman Margaret Taylor. Congresswoman, thank you so much for being here this morning. Well, we know that you are holding on to the majority by a hair, and here you are raising now perhaps a wrecking ball. People are attacking you for this within your own party. Can you explain this move? Yes, absolutely, Maria. Just as you heard Eric Trump talk about his father, Donald Trump, who will never back down from the
Glyphs are carved into the rock. Coated with blood used to be. They mean something?
They're emblems, symbols of, what you would call tribes, dispersed throughout the world after the project. My ancestors placed it. Remind us of where we came from.
Seems your kind assembled a peculiar little library.
Indeed, though I personally did not lay a hand to it.
Cells. Who for?
Disgraceful. Excruciating to see this particular page from our history. I'd rather not summon the demons of the past if it's all right with you.
Charming place. But what are all those cages for? Mentioned one vampire being kept here.
Yes, well, you see, humanitarians is something my ancestors were not. They concluded Kagmar would best be punished if he were tormented with the scent of blood he could not taste. Thus, they also kept humans here. Humans whose blood they slowly let. Kagmar ranted and raged in pain as those humans slowly bled to death.
They treated them like livestock. Live bait.
I'd like to be able to turn back time. Deny it, but alas, I can do neither. Feel shame for my brethren. That is all I can do.
Don't take it so hard. Nothing you could have done about it. Let's get to work.
Well, that was awkward. Fine. I prepared the bait. Please be so kind and place it. Ideally at the tunnel entrances. The scent will spread most effectively then.
Sure, make it.
Place the bait at the tunnel entrances.
Sure, make
Monsters
it.
will catch its scent more quickly.
When I think how these tunnels got here, send shivers.
It was the natural order of things. The place reeked of death and it attracted necrophagers.
Three done. One left. Think this'll work?
I certainly hope so. Its stench is so thick, I wait it carries clear to Novigrad.
Bait set. What now? Maybe we need a safe word. You know, something you'll say when you can't take it anymore.
And what would you do once I uttered it?
Don't know. Calm you down. Somehow.
Please.
Smell the blood.
I shall overcome.
Good. Guess I can hear more coming. Hold on, I'll let you out. Need to hang on a little longer. Blood'll dry in a few hours. Scent won't bother you. Get you out of here.
Concoction.
What time is it? Oh. Wow,
You can't finish it in this estate. Tell me how. I'll help you.
South Dakota Governor Christine is here. Our state is protecting America's most valuable resources against the 66. Stay with us.
Any better?
Far from ideal. And some time must pass before I fully recover. But yes, a bit better, thank you.
Never expected it to be like that. You didn't tell me.
We need not discuss it.
But we do. If I'd known you were going to subject yourself to torture,
What would you have done?
found Dettlaff some other way.
I did not wish you to use any other way. Did that occur to you?
No, because I thought no being would ever willingly subject itself to that kind of pain. You vampires aren't any different from us in that regard.
I told you. The pain is my way of paying my debt. The enormous debt I owe Dettlaff. If I had to do it again, I would in a heartbeat.
Resonance. It's ready.
Are you certain you followed the formula? The proportions were exact, the brewing time precise. This is important, Geralt. The slightest deviation could cost even a Wicher dearly.
Relax. Got some experience brewing potions.
Very well. In that case, let's begin.
And for adults with type 2 diabetes and low heart disease, joining can lower the risk of cardiovascular death too.
Serious side effects may include ketoacidosis that may be fatal, dehydration that can lead to sudden worsening of kidney function, and genital abuse for urinary tract infections. A rare life-threatening bacterial infection in the skin of the perineum could occur. Stop Jardiance and call your doctor right away if you have symptoms of this infection, ketoacidosis, or an allergic reaction. You may have increased risk for lower limb loss. Call your doctor right away if you have symptoms of infection in your legs or feet. Taking pregnancy with a finding lower insulin may cause low blood sugar.
Excuse me. Actually, let me take a minute. You jumped the queue, sir. But Count, sir, you must understand. I've anything. Sir, you were next. Please, take a seat. This gentleman was here first. Step down or you shall regret it.
Ah, fails to realize he was your friend, Count.
Doors, roofing, or windows, look at the front and are ready to have sweet and building relationships for over 120 years. Let us be your partner. The building service is not good.
It was then I ordered him to give up his seat and step off the step. If only you'd seen his face. We got him good, didn't we, Dettlaff? And then Mother insisted we buy the mill. Curious, eh? But at least I've a yarn to spin for friends and associates.
Forgive me.
What?
No word on whether Majority Leader Chuck Schumer will actually bring that bill up for debate in the Senate. Joining me now with more on the threat from Communist China is the woman herself, South Dakota Governor.
Awake at last.
Governor, great to have
You writhed like a squirrel caught in a snare. I'd begun to fear they were death throes, that you'd departed.
Sure wasn't pleasant, but it worked.
What did you see?
Delacroix. His death did not come easy. Seems Detloff had made friends with him, still killed him, chopped up his corpse, and he was overcome with fury, remorse, cut off the hand that had committed the murder.
Interesting. And entirely unlike the Detloff I know. See anything else?
Saw a moment. Delacroix did something selfless. Was kind to Detloff. Guess it could have been the start of their friendship.
Why the uncertainty?
Nothing extraordinary about it. Normal, everyday situation, really. Visions were supposed to issue from strong emotions.
Clearly the situation provoked such emotions in Detloff. Keep in mind, he did later murder Delacroix. Killing someone who's grown dear to us, it's bound to elicit strong emotion. Vampires are no different in that regard. Did you see anything else?
There was something. Showed up twice in the vision. A bootblack stand. Detloff first met Delacroix there. Went back after the murder, actually.
Peculiar.
Stand was somewhere in the Port District. And the bootblack acted as if he knew Detloff.
That would be even odder. Perhaps we should have a chat with the lad. Though I would expect no breakthroughs.
It's our only lead. I'll go talk to him. Coming with.
I shall join you later if it's no trouble. I don't yet feel strong enough to venture out.
That's fair. Rest up. Be back as soon as I learn anything.
And our farmers, through trade agreements and exports, have gotten so dependent on the market that is China and the size of it. Is it America and our safety, or is it the economics of really what we need to stand for? So that's why I think it's so powerful about this conversation right now, is that China is willing to in order to get what their agenda is. And their agenda is to become a world-dominating power. The only thing that's standing in their way is America. And I wonder if Americans are even willing to be inconvenienced to make sure that we stay free and safe and protected here in the United States of America. China would never allow Americans to come over and buy their land. They don't even allow their own people to buy land in China. Why would we ever allow them to come to America and own our property, and own land in the middle of the United States that they will use for nefarious actions to control us? So I think America needs to wake up. We have our enemy among us. We have no idea how much land they own. In South Dakota, we passed the strongest bill in the country to make sure that we're going to have reporting and consequences to know if China and other evil foreign governments own our land, and then we'll be able to stop them in their agenda and make sure that America is always America, and they always put America first.
So compare the state laws to the federal laws. You have law enforcement regulations for your state, but do you want to see tighter regulations on a federal level? What's the difference between those two regulatory backdrops, state versus federal?
Well, we have seen a CFIUS model at the federal level that has been ineffective at telling us really what is owned as far as property and what the betting process is. And in fact, they told us that they don't have authority in this area. So I do know that there are some U.S. senators that are working to expand that authority. But when's the last time you really saw the federal government go forward and really fix anything? So I think governors should have more of a role in this. I think it's important governors pass laws to give more reporting requirements and some consequences if evil foreign governments come in and purchase up our assets. We can have that kind of a review process and model at the state level. We had a law in the books for many, many years. So we added tweaks to it this year that make sure we've recorded those land purchases, and we're going to continue to strengthen that. But having a CFIUS model that reviews these real estate transactions is incredibly important because at the federal level, it's not been effective in having stop China from coming in and buying up our assets.
How much farmland does China own already in this country? And I mean, we saw the impact of COVID and how that ripped through the world so fast. Do you worry about potential shrinkage in our food? Is our food safe?
The food is safe, and it's safe right now because we have decided to have a farm bill, and I would encourage Congress to pass a farm bill because that's our safety net to keep our farmers in
affordable food supply. So that safety net makes sure that it is produced here in the United States, that it is safe and it's affordable for every single family. The more we allow China to buy up the assets that produce that food, the more dangerous it becomes. So we have to take action now. We need to be strong and make sure that we keep our